Hello there. This is the Nerdy KP podcast, and I is your host, KP Sema. And today I will be continuing the conversation from last week's episode about Disney Dreamlight Valley. Now I got the day wrong. I said Tuesday, I meant Wednesday. And the new update with Peter Pan and the new Peter Pan update is amazing. I started playing it when the day it came out. I started playing it as soon as it came out. I'll be honest. I logged into the game at like 8 something, right? And I'm like, okay, the update here. I didn't realize that the update comes in at 9 something. So I was literally watching another person stream. And she was like, okay, it's almost that time, almost that time. And I'm like, oh, it ain't released yet, it ain't dropped yet. So she's like, okay. She playing on PC. She's like, you're on PC, use Steam. Okay, validate your files. And then wait for the update. Had to wait for update. I thought it had finished updating, but it was still validating the files. All in all, it took like 20 minutes to validate the files and update it. Got in the game immediately. Now, I did notice, like, literally, last week when I started playing it, I did get, like, a letter in the inbox and it was, like, the Forgotten, um, basically saying that he was trying to figure out something going on with Skull Rock. Not Scar's house Skull Rock, the other Skull Rock. If you played the game, you know what I'm talking about. There's 2 Skull Rocks in the game. That's crazy. Um, but yeah, once it finished updating, went in the game, immediately, it was like you could see they added Peter in the Forgotten to your list of characters you can now be friends with. I did a couple missions. I think I just finished one mission from like a prior playing. And then when I finally finished that, I got the mission from the Forgotten. And this was the naming mission. And I was finally able to name him. And I named him King, which of course King KP, which is King Protector. So yeah, so there's KP in the game and then there's King. So KP and King together. And I gave him the ability to mine with me. Um but literally from that first mission on, we're literally trying to figure out what's going on with Skull Island, and I'm not gonna give too many spoilers, but let's just say I think by the second or third mission you finally, I think yeah, by the second you finally get to Skull Island and you explore within it, and from there you do some missions in air. Boom, bada bang, bada bing, bada boom. You get Peter Pan, the one and only forever child Peter Pan. Not in Leveland, but yeah. And it's already hinted through the missions. Yeah, we gonna get Captain Hook soon. We gonna cook that Captain Hook, that mustache, and that peg leg. We gonna get him in here soon, and I'm so excited for that. So all in all, in that gameplay on Wednesday, I had gotten the Forgotten, the first one, Peter, second one, and finally Tiana. Okay, she been in the game since last November. I finally got her in the game. It has been 8 months. 8 months. Set down her house, got a slow cooker and everything set up, and I cannot wait. I think I remember them saying Tiana's place is gonna be in the game. So I gotta figure out what mission that's gonna be when that comes about. Have 2 restaurants in the valley, in my valley, in the different lands. It's great. I'm so excited for to continue on playing and stuff. It has really been fun. Um, and between Tuesday and Wednesday, I've practically put in all day in the game. Think about Dreamlight Valley. You gotta put in hours. You can't just think you're gonna play. And that's why another thing why I can't really like stream it, because thing is my family, I'm always doing this. It's like they wait for me to stream to ask me to do every which thing. Like when I'm not streaming, when I'm just playing the game casually, they're like, you're fine. But then it's like, can you help me do this, do that, do that? And I'm like, I'm streaming. I gotta be active, you know. But yeah, man, I'm really enjoying playing Dreamlight Valley. Oh my goodness, I love how we get more and more characters. I did a couple of missions, leveled up some characters, and I'm trying to work to get the newest DLCs that we are not the DLCs, but the newest realms we got. And because I still ain't got Timon and Pumbaa. I need to go back to the Lion King one, get Timon and Pumbaa, and start leveling them up, and then go into the Aladdin realm, get Aladdin Jasmine. And who else did they add recently? I can't remember who else they just added recently. But I need to go into the different realms and get them in there because yeah. But man, it I really enjoy it. I love the games we played with Peter, and I always played the first few missions with the Forgotten when we were just trying to get Peter into the valley. And having to find the shadow and stuff, and it takes me back to the OG Peter Pan, Walt Disney Peter Pan movie. I grew up watching it, loving it. Those Disney classic films will forever be classics. Haven't seen every last one of them. Like I haven't seen Aristocats, haven't seen Hercules. I started watching Hercules a couple months back. But um um really haven't continued. And speaking of Hercules, switching to Hades, I am definitely going to start playing more with the story. What is it? The storybook veil. I am going to start playing with that, and I think I might continue streaming because I streamed it the first time, and I think I'm going to start streaming. But instead of the Twitch, I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to stream to YouTube because I know there's a lot of people that stream Dreamlight Valley have a bigger following on YouTube than they do on Twitch, to be honest. And I'm not one for the numbers of the following, but it is easier to get. I noticed that it's easier for people to come to your stuff on YouTube than it is on Twitch. And I'm still working like with OBS, trying to figure out how to change the scenes and stuff, and like game. Like I want to have like because I want it like the other gamers, rather the cozy or all together. Like I want I'm looking into like because I want to do it like full time. I want to do it right, but it's just like okay, I gotta make sure the family don't need me, whatever. Make sure that my computer can play the game. And I must admit, I think I said this in the last episode. My computer screen fits it better so that y'all can like see like it in the full size and it's not minimized. But my um the screen on my Steam Deck, oh my goodness, I wish y'all could see it. It's so crisp and the animation is just so perfect. But on the PC, it's the opposite. And it's like a high grade PC. It's not a gaming computer, but it got like the hardware to be. But like the Steam Deck is so much better. Um, and it's just like that dilemma, especially like specifically with Dreamlight Valley. Anything else, GTA, it doesn't matter. Um, um, what's it called? The Power Wash Simulator, that don't matter. ATS, specifically, I prefer doing that with the computer because I don't have a dock. Maybe if I get a dock, I'll do it with Steam Deck. Um, but with the laptop is better for me. But I think if I was able to get it with a Steam Deck, I think it would be better in that way because then I could put it on the screen and maybe it will turn out better than having it on the laptop. But who knows? Um, but yeah. So just like that, I'm trying to get more into streaming and stuff because I want to be able like and put like stuff on the Nerdy KP Instagram as well as on my TikTok have like Dreamlight Valley stuff, and I'm actually gonna start posting pictures and stuff of my Dreamlight Valley stuff on my social medias, just like to bring it to it, be like, yo, I'm gonna be streaming on YouTube and stuff. So please be looking for that. I'm gonna have to clear out my YouTube because I have like a lot of like I start doing gameplays but didn't continue them, type stuff. I tried the PS1 Harry Potter game. I'll be honest, the Harry Potter games are trash. Like, if the best Harry Potter game to this date are the Lego Harry Potter's Year Through One, Part One, Years 1 through 4, and Part Two, Years 5 through 7. Those are the best Harry Potter games ever. I played several of them, and like the first three, they really tick me off because it doesn't connect to the book nor the movies. But yeah, like I'm gonna have to clear all that stuff out. And really, since I got the wheel, I definitely need to play ATS more because I'm gonna get that money's worth with that wheel. It was expensive. And I really wish I could stream the 3DS stuff, but this is not souped up to be, played like that. Um, I'm really loving my 3DS, and my brother's loving it too. He put some games he would play on it. Um, think about one of 3DS from like the age of like 10, and then at 24 finally having the money to buy one used from Japan and souping that thing up with a ton of games. Man, like this is literally like childhood dream times 10. And I could have afforded it. So yeah. It'd be different if I didn't afford it. That'd be crazy. But no, like back to the main subject, the new update for Disney Dreamlight Valley is amazing. And I think we're gonna get some of the inside out stuff to the game. This people suspect August. Now I don't know because they just showed this furniture, but I'm hoping we get the characters because oh my god, we get joy, you get sadness, and I want the whole troop. I don't want one or two at a time. I want the whole five troop, and maybe Riley added to it. But it'd be so cool if we could go into the world of and then that might be like the biggest update that they do, like to where we can really go into Riley's mind. Like I always thought they should have had an open world game because with Disney Infinity 3.0 when they had Inside Out and that oh my goodness, that's how old Inside Out and Disney Infinity is, the fact that it was in the game. But I really wish that had like an open world thing like the rest of the game instead of like it just being you going from 3D platform to 3D platform. I wish you could really just explore Riley's mind like they did in the movie. So, but that's just my input on it. Also, for future updates for Dreamlight Valley, I would love it if you could either get add a second trait for your character. So if you want to garden with them and fish with them, you can do both. Um oh yeah, I forgot the companions. So I had uh Pua. I think the pig, pig from Moana, I want to say his name is Pua. So I had him be my companion and immediately he was picking up stuff and his leveling went up from 0 to 2 immediately, and then next thing I know it was 3. I think it's at 4 now. And I love how the animals have extra pockets for you, bro. That comes in more handy than you even know, bro. Like that is so dope, and I hope that the amount of levels and the level amount of pockets for the animals doubles, triples, quadruples as it goes forward. um, I'm so glad, and I don't have that many animal companions because oh my goodness, especially like the animals like the alligators, the snakes, and the foxes. You have to be patient, and I think I should have at least one snake, but I think the game was in a glitch or my game wasn't really working well because I gave that thing like 3 or 4 things of eggs, and it was I guess you have to do more with that particular animal, but because the snakes love eggs. Um, just in case you're wondering what the snakes love to eat, so that's it. But yeah, I I think I'm going to try to get every companion if possible because some of the variations are only at specific times on specific days, so you have to log in again. So if you got work or school, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for you. But if you can log in and play and get those animals, because a lot of people, man, bro, I didn't realize how many people brought the Moonstone packs because I've never done it. If I don't have the Moonstones, I just didn't buy anything. But like people are actually buying it now. They got like packs where, and this is like specifically for women still because like they characters they got dresses and like houses more like like houses for your character to have and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, you really trying to do this? It's like it's exclusive to that Moonstone package, so it's like once in a lifetime offer. And I'm like, no, I can't do it. No, 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 I'm not falling for it. And it's like, I want to buy something. And speaking of Moonstones, I am so sad because I didn't even play Dreamlight Valley in May. I don't think I played it in May at all. And if I did, I think it was either before or after the Star Wars thing. It may have been like in the April and in the May. Because, bro, let me tell you something. I miss all the Star Wars stuff. And if you know anything about me, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I've been a Star Wars fan for 2019 to 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I've been a Star Wars fan for 6 years. I started watching Star Wars when I was like 8 or 9. And then I stopped because I got scared at that part when Luke was fighting on I forget the planet, but the one that Yoda was exiled on, and he cut off Darth Vader's head, and he saw his own in the helmet, and I stopped the movie right there. And then when I was 13, 12 or 13, I started watching Phantom Menace, and I did not realize Star Wars movies were as long as they were. I thought I was at the end, but I was only at the halfway point of um Phantom Menace, and I was like, "Whoo, this can continue on later." Um, but when I was 18, some friends of high school, we're not friends anymore. I don't know why. Y'all know the information, but context. Because we had a friend group, and I was like Finn, Pat, and then they were Padme, right? And then we had my other friends, who I'm still friends with, who are Rose and Finn. So, I mean, Rose and Poe, I'm Finn. Because there was only two boys in the group. Um, Also, hint, hint, this group of friends is the inspiration for the new Mamani books. So actually, it's kind of his useful information. And each of us have individual characters that we all created in those, in that universe. We didn't know it was gonna be that. I didn't know it was gonna be that universe, but I've chosen for it to be in that universe. So yeah. But back to the story. They got me into it at the end of 2019, literally as Rise of Skywalker was going into theaters. I think a few days, like 2-3 days. So by the time I finished watching all the movies, Rise of Skywalker was in, and then I got my mom and my brother deep into Star Wars. We watched Rebels. We're gonna watch Clone Wars. So I got my mom to watch Rebels before Clone Wars. So she was a little confused at the mythology of Star Wars because she's seeing characters and she's hearing stuff about battles and stuff. And it's like, okay, yeah, we gonna watch Clone Wars. You gonna be filled in completely, but yeah. So and just hearing it, you see how big a Star Wars fan I am. I haven't watched Andor yet, and what's funny is my mom heard something about Andor, and she was like, "What's Andor?" I'm like, "I'm not confused." And now I gotta actually pull up Disney Plus and show her like, "Okay, this is Andor. This is the show it's talking about. This is a prequel to a prequel film, which is a prequel to the very first film. So, Andor, it goes Andor, season 1 and 2. I think I haven't watched this show, so well, they got to and then Rogue One and then New Hope, which is originally just titled Star Wars. Um, but yeah, that yeah, I just said part of the Star Wars theology mythology, so that's crazy. Not theology. Okay, I know church people like, hold on, my brother, you ain't right. Don't judge me, okay? But yeah, you can hear I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so I literally was watching so much streaming that had R2D2 as a companion, and I just felt my heart crush because I'm like, bro, before I was even a Star Wars fan, I wanted R2D2, I want the Millennium Falcon, and I want a lightsaber. Like, think about not being a Star Wars fan at all, but you want those things. Like, I wanted a life size, like at 13 years old, I really wanted a life size R2D2. Not a little remote control. I'm talking about a real life size. Like, forget AI and get us droids like in Star Wars. That's what we really need, bruh. But yeah, that's how little I was on Dreamlight Valley because I didn't even get that stuff. I didn't get any of the costumes, the dress and stuff. I haven't really bought anything from the shop stuff because if I was streaming throughout my plays, you would see I've been putting together some dope outfits, bro. Like I always thought it was very, like feminine to like dress up your character in games. But bro, Dreamlight Valley got me over here like, okay, I remember it's like this one like button up shirt that I really like, and I put it with like a suit, like a tux jacket, and I tried it on different devices, and it all comes up the same. It's like a glitch where the shirt pokes through the back of the jacket, and you can just see it. I'm like, but it looks so good together. I always love wearing smooth shoes up in that piece. Bro, I be looking crisp. I be looking sharp. And let me tell you something. My Dreamlight Valley character looks just like me. Like when I say this, he looks just like me. He looks just like me. That's honestly going to be, he's honestly going to become pretty much like the profile picture for all the pages, to be honest. Um, because that's the first character I ever created in a game that actually looked like me. Um, the Harry Potter customization system isn't as customizable as it seemed to be because it had different black styles of black hair, but it didn't have different styles of black faces and skin tones. So my Harry Potter character looked Muslim, not black. Um, Not Harry Potter, Hogwarts Legacy, which I also had to get back to. Literally, I don't have to continue the story because I'm at a point where I can just adventure through the map, rather the Hogwarts Castle, Hogsmeade, or just different places on the map. But I do want to get at least to winter because I think I'm in summer in the storyline right now. So like early summer or pre-summer. So I just want to get to winter so that I can um get the shop. And if anyone played on PS5, y'all know what I mean. I think it was PS5 and 4. If you know, that was an exclusive mission where you could own a shop in Hogsmeade. But as of I want to say it was last summer, they made that to where it was able for anybody um who owned the game across different platforms to do. And I was like, okay. And I had to look up a video and it was like, okay, you gotta get to this season, you gotta do this, and that. And yeah, I can't wait to own a shop in Hogsmeade because honestly, that is like, let Hogwarts be real. That is my goal. Like I graduate out there, I'll go to Hogwarts night school. Um and at the end of my time, at the end of my 7 years, I just open up a shop in Hogsmeade. Like that is the goal. That is truly the goal. I got off the subject of the episode, but yeah, Dreamlight Valley is great. And back to what I was saying, I would hope that when your friends, like any, you're out of the Forgotten, my Forgotten is now known as King, and or Mickey or Minnie or Aladdin or the girl from Brave. I'm not really, y'all know I got a speech impediment. But just any character at least have two talents. So let's say they can fish, but they can also can mine, or that they can like the book thing where it goes the book flappy thing. You can do that, and then you can also do like the thingy thing with the sand. Like just have like a mix of it, so you don't have to go from character to character. Like you can just have one character, and if you just want to do specific attacks with this character, because at this point, I don't think I have an equal amount of characters. I think I have more characters. And at least if you can only have one thing, please make it changeable because I'll be honest, I think I have a couple characters who, like, I don't even really know what their talent is. I don't know if it's digging. I don't know if it's planting. I don't know if it's harvesting. I don't know if it's fishing. So I literally have to go into my collection, my friend's collection list, and be like, okay, this character is set to do this. This character is set to do that. Okay, so I was like, let me find this character, because the literal ones I have least are the gold thingy things. I have none doing the little book thingy things. I don't even know the name. You can tell there's parts of it that I haven't really played because I don't even know the proper names. But I'm gonna get myself right. We're gonna start the streaming. We're gonna do this right. But I think that's is that all I have to say? I'm trying to think because I think those are the only two improvements. But I would love to have the inside out world and the characters and the ability to explore Riley's mind. I love how every time they make a realm is a bit bigger than the ones before. Our first few realms were not that big. Especially Wally's realm was so small. Like it's literally like a whole circle. But Mike and Sully, I love how big the Monsters Inc. one is. Um, it's really just dope. I cannot wait to see. I can't wait, and I know I don't know if this was true, but I thought I heard they got some Pirates of the Caribbean content. Now I don't know if Johnny Depp will approve them using his like his kid, maybe his likeness. He probably will because he loved the fans. Well, not some fans. I'm not gonna say fans. I'm gonna say he loves us supporters and he does above and beyond. So I would love if we get Captain Jack Sparrow and Captain Hector Barbosa, Elizabeth Turner, Will Turner. You see, Elizabeth Swan Turner. We can have both. We can have both. And what else? I want to actually see Star Wars characters again. I want to see Han. I want to see Leia. I want to see. Yes, I'm gonna get some flag for this. Ray. I want to see Ray, Finn, Poe, Rose. I want to see Lando Calrissian. We need to get some more black characters in there. We got Tiana. We got Tiana. I'm trying to wait. Yeah, we got Tiana. Okay, we need more black characters. Like add the Cheetah Girls. Okay, we gonna need Cheetah Girls up in there. We gonna need because now we add Star Wars. That's the live action stuff. Which of course there's animated stuff, but like add more stuff. So it started with Disney and Pixar. Like literally, the first thing you know, it's like your Disney Pixar. Now we got Star Wars stuff. Like officially, we got R2 as well. I don't have him as a companion. Like, is there a way to still get him? Because like I know some companions it's like a yearly thing or like it'll come back round. But yeah, oh yeah, I'm going all the way. But yeah, I think that's all. Please hit me up on Instagram at the Nerdy KP. My main Instagram, young KP Sema, Facebook KP Sema, um, what's okay, TikTok KP Sema as well. Hit me up on all them joints. If y'all want to continue this conversation. If you want to play with me, let me know. If you're also a streamer, podcast, let me know. You know what I'm saying? So I can support, show you love. I'm especially looking for black streamers to find people black streamers of where male, female, young, old, play Disney Dreamlight Valley. I'm amazed. I remember one male black dude. He looked a couple years older than me. It was before they started releasing the DCL packs. He's like, I think I did everything I could in this game. It's like, bro, you don't even know what they got cooking. And I hope he's still playing. I think I'm subscribed to his YouTube. I haven't really been watching gameplays lately, but I want to. If he's still streaming it, I want to support his stuff because this is Juneteenth weekend, so we got to support our people every day. But yeah, much love to y'all. Keep gaming, keep nerding, keep positive vibes. There'll be no toleration of bullying on my platform, any of my platforms. If y'all heard the KP Cinema Rights podcast, this past week, about the stuff about people saying, bully J.K. Rowling and stuff like that. And so I will have no toleration to bullying on anything, and I will never bully anyone for anything. So I just wanted to say that. But y'all have a good rest of y'all day. If y'all just starting out your day, if you listen in the evening before you go to bed, I hope y'all be blessed and just enjoy whatever y'all love to do in y'all nerdy lives.